This country took everything from Africa and called it progress. It's 1895. On the coast of West Africa, the morning air is heavy and warm. A big steamship moves into the port of Dakar, its engine hissing and rumbling. Men in clean white uniforms walk down the ramp. Some hold rifles that catch the sun. Others carry heavy books with gold lettering on the covers. They say they have come to help, to bring schools, to build roads, to keep peace. But there is another reason they are here. They want the land. They want people's work. They want cocoa with its sweet, sharp smell. Palm oil, thick and golden. And most of all, ivory, cold and smooth like stone. For a while, it goes the way they want. The ports echo with shouting and the creak of ropes. The ships leave full of Africa's goods and return to Europe with riches the workers will never see. This time in history is called the Scramble for Africa. European countries meet in Berlin. They do not invite African leaders. They sit at polished tables and draw lines on maps, deciding which parts of Africa each country will take. France claimed a large part of West Africa. On paper, they say it is to bring civilization. In truth, it is about power, land, and money. Dakar is perfect for their plans. Its deep blue harbor can hold the largest ships. The sea air is full of salt, and the port smells of fish and smoke. When the French ships arrive, they bring soldiers, traders, and missionaries. The soldiers' boots hit the dock with a heavy thud. The traders carry papers giving them control of land they have never touched. The missionaries carry French Bibles, their pages crisp in the heat. The French promise new roads, schools, and law. But the roads are built for wagons carrying goods to the port. The schools teach French, not African history. The courts protect French power, not African lives. Behind their promises is a hunger for resources. Gold in the rivers, oil deep underground, rubber from the forests, sticky and pale, cocoa beans drying in the sun, palm oil shining like honey, and ivory, white gold for the rich in Paris. A trader in Marseille once joked, "In Africa, even the trees bleed money." He was not wrong. Villages are ordered to send goods to the port. Rubber, cocoa, palm oil, ivory. It does not matter if the harvest is poor. It does not matter if there is sickness. Men are taken into the forests for weeks. The air is hot and still. Knives slice into rubber trees and white sap runs down the bark. Women walk in long lines, carrying stones on their heads. Dust clings to their feet and legs. The sun beats down, but the work does not stop. If targets are not met, punishments come. A fine they cannot pay. A beating that leaves scars. Sometimes, the burning of a whole village. One man remembers the day soldiers came for his brother. They took him away in the early morning. He never came back. In France, the traders grow rich. They drink cocoa in cafes that smell of roasted beans. They play pianos with keys made from African ivory. The colonial leaders in Africa live in large houses with wide porches. At night, they eat fine food under oil lamps. Outside their walls, children go to bed hungry. The money flows one way, out of Africa and into French hands. Not everyone accepts French control. Some villages hide their young men in the hills. Others plant less so there is less to take. One night, a village chooses fire. They gather under a black sky, the air dry and still. With torches in their hands, they set their own harvest on fire. Flames roar and twist. Smoke climbs into the stars. The message is clear: better ashes than giving it away. A woman stands at the edge of the field, her face lit by the fire. She does not look away. That year, some French ships leave Dakar almost empty. The Empire feels the loss. But the French send more soldiers, more orders, more rules. The control tightens like rope pulled hard. The resistance is broken, but the memory remains. Even after independence, trade still flows mostly to France. Some countries still use money linked to France's banks. The big houses in Marseille still stand. The ivory carvings still sit in glass cases. And the memory of those years lives on, in the villages, the fields, and the ports. This country took everything from Africa and called it progress.